In recent weeks, tensions between India and Pakistan have once again captured international attention. The crisis began in late April 2025 when a deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir claimed the lives of 26 people. India quickly blamed Pakistan-based militant groups for orchestrating the attack and launched a retaliatory military action known as Operation Sindoor. India described this operation as measured and non-scolatory, targeting what it called terrorist infrastructure across the line of control. Although Pakistan reached out diplomatically to de-escalate, the move sharply heightened anxieties of a broader conflict. At the same time, Pakistan extended its ban on Indian commercial flights using Pakistani airspace until July 23rd, forcing Indian airlines to take longer, costlier routes. Both nations issued NOTAMs, official notices signaling continued aerial vigilance. India's Air Force also conducted a major three-day military exercise in the Rajasthan sector, involving Rafale, Sukhoi 30, Mirage 2000, and Jaguar jets to test combat readiness near the western border. On the ground, India's border security force intercepted 6 drones coming from Pakistan in a single night, recovering firearms and heroin, revealing how the tense border is also being exploited by narco-terror networks. Perhaps the most alarming step came on April 23rd, when India suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, a landmark 1960 agreement often credited with preventing open war. India halted the flow of water from the Chenab River into Pakistan and took unilateral actions on shared reservoirs. Islamabad warned that weaponizing shared water resources could itself be seen as an act of war. Analysts describe this as a classic case of weaponizing choke points, using vital rivers to pressure a downstream country heavily dependent on them. The impact inside Pakistan was immediate. Protests broke out across cities including Peshawar, Karachi, Islamabad, Lahore, and in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. University students, political parties, and civil society groups condemned India's actions and demanded government action to defend national interests. Meanwhile, in India, there was growing criticism of Pakistan's alleged continued support for militant groups. New Delhi also condemned a recent meeting between China, Pakistan, and Afghanistan about expanding the China-Pakistan economic corridor through disputed Kashmir, something India has long considered unacceptable. Complicating the picture, former U.S. President Donald Trump publicly claimed up to 5 fighter jets were shot down during clashes in May, although he didn't say from which side. While independent analysts suggest 3 or 4 Indian jets might have been lost, Pakistan also made similar claims. The truth remains unclear, showing how information warfare remains a powerful tool in the broader conflict. Despite the escalating tension, there have been signs of possible dialogue. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif recently reiterated Pakistan's willingness for meaningful dialogue with India, covering unresolved issues like Kashmir and water sharing. India, for its part, is carefully watching renewed U.S.-Pakistan contacts and reconsidering aspects of its complex relationship with China. Once again, the world sees how deeply history, national pride, and strategic interests keep India and Pakistan locked in a cycle of mistrust and confrontation. With both sides heavily armed and both with nuclear weapons, even small crises risk spiraling out of control. The suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty shows how economic and environmental leverage can become part of geopolitical rivalry. And while diplomats talk of peace, ordinary citizens on both sides live with uncertainty. This latest chapter in South Asia's long story raises hard questions. Can water become the most dangerous weapon of the 21st century? And will India and Pakistan ever find a path to lasting peace? Or is conflict their only future? Share your thoughts below.